You
What?
bought it. Hold on, don't take that yet. Don't take that yet.
Okay,
You purchased the DLC.
I did.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll talk about that in a second. So, or we can actually just start now. We'll just start with that being the introduction. Like, welcome to Bradborne. Are you already recording?
Yeah, I just turned it on. You can start anytime.
Oh, well, like I said, I think we're gonna start there, and I'll just say, hello, welcome to Bradborne episode 17. We're gonna get the numbers right now, since we seem to be on a consistent schedule. I don't feel like messing them up on purpose anymore. Yeah, so we'll get to the little messengers there on the ground in a second, but just a short recap because we did an impromptu Saturday recording, where and you're gonna have to remind me if I get any of this wrong because I did also go watch Zach play for like 7 hours one night for whatever reason.
Well,
Um, and because he's like blitzing through Bloodborne because he's not doing it episodically like this. But
right.
uh, so you definitely went back, kind of wandered around the unseen village, Yarhagul, picked up a few things, and then went and fought Dark Beast very briefly because you beat him without taking a hit, which was fantastic. I mean, you did that exactly how you're supposed to. It was crazy. Then we went off back to Bergenworth, where you kind of made your way through the very small school there in the woods and saw some new enemies. Fought Uria, the last student or scholar, whatever it is. I think student. I don't know. Whatever. Student of Bergenworth there. Um, a back and forth fight, and then you fought Rom a couple of times. I don't think it took you too much to beat Rom. Changed up your strategy there, but fought
Maybe three,
Rom.
4, 5 tops. Not too
Yeah,
bad.
not a bad fight for you. Kind of got the idea of taking out some of the little guys and then getting in there and taking some shots when you could. And when you fight Rom, you really like it's almost like a visual representation of you, kind of lore wise, dropping uh, out of the waking world and into like the dream, basically, like dreaming. And a lot of the levels coming up, you'll kind of see this because there's a bit of a theory that these dreams and nightmares are all kind of actually like literally stacked on top of each other. Like there are places in certain like nightmares that you can look and see other parts of the dream and other parts of the nightmare like way above or way below where you are, which is kind of cool. So we'll point out a few of those if we get to them.
Cool.
You did in the interim, because we talked about it, buy the Old Hunters DLC, which is like honestly, a pretty crucial part of this game. Like it's one of the best DLCs ever, and it fits nicely into the game. So that's what that is on the ground there. So let's just go ahead and go pick what that is up. All right. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odin Chapel. Pretty upfront about what you're supposed to do there. I don't think we're going to go to the DLC portion of the Hunter's Nightmare just yet. Are you online?
I guess so.
You might be playing online. That would be new for you. Oh, going back to anyway. Oh yeah, I think we'll do a few things before we go into the DLC. But the DLC actually fits into the story, so it's something you do before you finish the game. It's not like an after the game kind of DLC.
Nice, nice.
And the message basically there is saying, go get picked up by the creature on the building outside of the chapel. You've actually already been picked up by that thing once. You weren't able to see it. But
Yeah.
now you'll be able to see it.
Sweet.
All right, so let's decide which direction you're going to go.
Do you see what I'm wielding?
Do you have something different? That's That's not the Evelyn. What is
That's
this?
the, well, I don't know what it's called.
I'm forgetting the name of it. Ludwig's. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, it's not one that I typically use, but look at that thing. It's
Pretty
crazy.
cool.
It's like holding a rifle. Okay. And this is where I'm going to get mixed up between like what you and Zach have done. Can you look through your items real quick? I want to see if you picked something up, like a key. I can't remember if you went and did this or not, or if it was something he did. So go to the key section. Okay. So no, I don't think you've picked this up. All right, that was that. Cool. So your choices are: we can go to the Nightmare Frontier, which is like where you kind of teleported out of the first floor of the lecture hall,
Right.
or we can go pick something up and head to the Upper Cathedral Ward, or we can go through the changed and more accessible Yarhagul. So I'm going to leave the decision up to you, because it's really, you're progressing the story basically anywhere you go at this point. Yarhagul might be fun. And you know what we should do? Let's go... Oh, what'd you pick? Yarhagul?
Yep.
Okay. We need to also go check in on a few NPCs just to like see a few things that they've done differently or how they've changed or what's going on with them.
That a sweep like that sounds kind of cool.
All right. So yeah, you're basically, this is where you came out after the it's like where that thing picked you up to take you to the lecture building. Like this door opened up after you beat Rom. It teleported you back.
Whoa. That made me jump out of my skin.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. These guys hit pretty hard. Yeah, a lot of this world has kind of changed.
Holy shit, dude. What? I just got wrecked.
Yeah, you really got to get back into the mindset in this area, especially of, you know, kind of take in, you know, each fight one at a time if you can. There's your things. Got them all aggroed. I don't know how it happened, but that cursor did suddenly appear. I have to get you to fix that in a second. Pick up your blood echoes there. Alright.
I'm playing Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had gotten so into that yet. You gotta
using
retrain
the
your brain.
triangle button. So that. Alright, now.
Get a couple more. Again, you can probably scroll down and get a pebble out and just smack one of them if you want. Alright, wait. Hold on.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, they're back.
Yep.
Got it.
So I want you to listen to that sound. You hear the sound is different the way that they're dying.
It's got a weird tone to it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
they're not actually dying. And this is going to be a new thing that you have to deal with in this area. I think it's kind of specific to this area. Might be in a few others, but there are. You can
Where
hear
am
the
I
sound of it
going?
every once in a while.
Down there, or?
Yeah, I would say that's probably the way to go now, but you can go down that way and come back up. It's not going to hurt anything. There's like, that's kind of the way you come back up. There's kind of a shortcut over there. But you got to listen for the sound. They're like undead. Every once in a while you'll hear some, like a bell ring, you know, and that is kind of what you are after. And we are just going for it, Bo Jackson style. You hear that bell? That is a bell ringer. That's who you're looking for. Alright, I'm gonna help you out with this one. The first bell ringer is up the stairs there. Like to the right in that room. In the room you're in now. Turn right? Nope, you're going too far. Elden Ring.
Yep. That'll be
The
happening.
stairs right there. Go up there. I want you to see what these enemies look like. So kill her. Alright. Those dudes will no longer come back to life.
Oh, good.
There was a door there to get back into that little... Now, if you die, the bell ringer will come back. Wait, well, let's read that. That's actually a like a note in the world. The Mensis ritual must be stopped, lest we all become beasts. I've kind of talked a little bit about Mensis already before. Mensis is basically, this comes from the school of Mensis. So they're apparently performing a ritual. And the school of Mensis came after Bergenworth, kind of like broke off from Bergenworth and started doing its own kind of thing. It kind of created its own dream, which is more of a nightmare. Alright, so you hear another bell ringing, so you know that there's another one. There was an opening in the wall down there you can go through.
Oh. Well, hello there.
Yeah, you can see her on the other side there. There you go. I like the way you prioritize that.
It's gotta be done.
Just get her dumbass out of the way. I like how they have enemies in the game that just let you know how weak the shields are.
Yeah.
So I think, alright, a couple of things first. Before you go out that door, let's go back up there. I think you can open something up to get to that item up there. There should be a door over there to the right. That was it. So it opened over there. There we go. Oh, Zach joined us. Hey, Zach.
Hello.
Hey, man.
And then there's another place you can open up the door that you couldn't open up from the other side. It just saves you from if you have to. It's still on that level. It's just behind you there, to the right.
Oh, thanks.
That just saves you from having to go around that way again if you die for whatever reason.
Sweet.
And then there's an item across the way up those stairs. Now that you've killed all the... Well, I think there might be one person still alive up here. Maybe. No, not that way. Killed everybody back that way.
We actually ended up winning.
Well done. Yeah, there's the item back there.
Maybe.
Ooh, and it's a Carol rune.
There's a lady behind you too.
That's just a statue, right? Is that a living person? We go look against the wall. Look in the other corner of the room, like the back corner. Oh yeah. I think that's a statue, or at least it's like a really rotted corpse. Anyway, regardless,
That's back the way you came.
yeah, I mean, at this point, it's probably just quicker to go in the door to your left there. Alright. And there you go. That's the way out. These are not the witches of Hemlock Charnel Lane witches, okay? They do a lot more damage. Case in point.
Oh, and they're gonna come back.
They are. You have a little bit of time to deal with the bell ringer. And I'm going to kind of help you with where she is, because it is a wackadoodle place. So it's not down there. Let's go up to where it is. Okay, I want you to look. So you see that building across like the chasm there? Yeah, that one. So there's a gate that's missing on that building. One of them just came back, and you have to go up, kind of hug the right, watch out for other witches, hug the right there, and there's a gate missing right at the bottom of these stairs. Take a right, take a right, take a right.
Dude, went too far. Went too far.
That gate. Now just barely fall off of it. Gotta go, gotta go. That's fine. Alright. In that window there. Don't fall off, don't fall. Oh, there's an item there, but you can come back for it. Yeah, watch out, there's a guy to your right. Kill her. There, okay.
Oh, she's sucking you. Oh.
Oh, you need to heal.
Oh, you're telling me.
She sucks the life out of you.
Yeah. Anyway, now you know how to get back.
Fuck.
It's a really confusing spot right there.
It's a mess of
So, like, you can just wander around up on that building trying to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do for, like, an hour. Because it's just not... So now you kind of know where to go with this one. You know, you've got the one bell ringer down below, and then you open the door so you can easily get to the other one. Watch your stamina. I would heal before you get down there. Well, really now. We're going. Oh, over. Oh, we used the monocle. We're still in Elden Ring controls. Alright, heal up. we're just going by everybody.
Yeah, just run straight through.
He's learned. Alright, so now you know where you're going. Yeah, I would try and take her out first, probably.
Nope.
Oh yeah, through here.
Just go to her. Go to her.
Don't fall.
Oh ho ho! Damn it.
There you go. Now heal. All right, now slow your roll, dude. There is an actual like insanely important item that you're gonna go ahead and get now. So there's a like right in the center there. There's a little break in that. So along one side, there's a break in that you can drop down and grab that thing.
Be into that right side there.
Alright, watch out for the gunner too. So now you can open that door and then go actually fight these things.
To your left, there's where the gunner.
There's a gunner to your left, and then the big guy you knocked down is to your right. Watch, don't, oh my god, there's a guy right behind you.
Oh.
You're stressing me out tonight, Brett.
Sorry, bud.
There's also a gunner in that room with you. You hear him wheeling around in there. Alright, I can breathe now. What did you pick up? Jeez. Can't even... Oh, you're on the run again.
I'm just not looking to be like stuck here like this.
You're not stuck here. You're not stuck here. You can take a breath. You just beat everything. You beat the bell lady. You will still have to fight those witches, but for now, you're in a good place. I know you picked up at least one key.
Yes.
The upper cathedral key.
I saw that.
So, the key to the upper cathedral ward sealed. The upper echelons of the Healing Church are formed by the School of Mensis based in the Unseen Village, and the choir occupying the upper cathedral ward. This key brings one a step closer to the choir. So this is basically a key to like the super upper class part of the cathedral ward, you know, where you have the Healing Church formed by the School of Mensis. Anyway, so you already, I don't think you picked up any weapons. I don't remember. You picked up one.
I picked up something with a T.
Oh, you go back to your first one. You picked up a tiny nitrous, is what it is, I think. Yeah, there it is. Tiny Tonitrus. Tonitrus is a unique weapon crafted by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church workshop. This is a similar Morningstar mace that utilizes quicksilver bullets. When struck into the ground, it recreates the blue sparks that are said to surround the dark piece. Like Archibald's masterpiece, this too is a superb conductor of the powerful blue sparks. So this is a kind of a magical version of the Tonitrus. It's basically like lightning magic.
I can't use it?
No, you need 25 in arcane.
Got it.
Again, you can do magic builds in Bloodborne. It's just there isn't like a ton of magic. You know, but some of the magic that they have is great. All right. So now you're gonna kind of wrap your way back. Look at this guy.
Fuck, dude.
Don't be scared.
I'm scared as fuck of those things.
All right, you're back up to where the witches are now. So just kind of.
To your right.
I think they
attack you.
Are they?
They didn't attack him.
All right, now you're going back where you came from.
You're going backwards. You're going backwards.
Oh, and there's that's right. There's quite a lot going on over here.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, this is a room you already cleared out. So you can kill this guy, but he's just gonna come back. Because you ran by the bell ringer this time. So we need to talk about this roof up here, okay? So up here, and just stop at the top of it here and kind of look down the end of the roof. So there are a ton of like witches down there, okay?
Yeah.
You can kind of either aggro them one at a time. At the very end of this, if you look up a little bit, you'll see that there's also one of those giant building monsters. And this one is not pacifist like some of the others tend to be. This one will absolutely shoot laser beams at you.
Yeah.
You have the option, because I don't want you to, like, after you just went through all that, like, have to make this run back. But you can just run down there. If you go about down to where those witches are, maybe a little bit further, and then run back, you'll aggro the thing to shoot lightning, and he'll do a lot of damage to the witches and stuff. Or you can just kind of get them up here and take them out one at a time. You already killed the bell ringers, so they'll stay permanently gone if you fight them one at a time. Or you can try and aggro all of them and fight a whole big crowd of witches. Yeah, if you press down on the D-pad, it'll switch to Devils.
So I went with the wrong way.
You went with option C, which was fight all the witches.
Heal up, my dude.
Thanks, bro.
It's pressing me.
Yeah, I don't know which. This is like the feisty Brad tonight. He's been playing a lot of Elden Ring.
He's been emboldened by Elden.
Alright, watch out.
Back off.
There you go. Alright, you're still doing it. Well.
Damn.
Oh, it's close. Oh yeah, you got all your health back there. You don't need to heal or anything. You just got, I think, one more like Molotov lady down there.
There's one down at the other end too.
There you go. Alright, now.
Yeah,
where's the laser guy?
Alright, go. You can go down to the bottom of the stairs there. He's not going to do anything.
Where the lasers are going to go.
Alright, stop now. And look up. There he is. That's him.
Alright.
And there's one item up here on this roof, like, kind of, like, at the bottom of the stairs around the corner here to the left.
There's
an
also one
item.
to your left. Yeah, just your left now if you turn around.
Yeah, it's
hi.
there it is. You can get it. You're not going to aggro his lasers until you get it. Oh, nice. About halfway on the roof.
Nice
It's
check.
going to show you where the lasers are going to go to.
Yeah, and you'll see. He'll start. There he goes. I'm back up. Yeah.
I don't have to go that far back, but yeah.
So your goal now is that we're gonna do like a Bo Jackson sprint and kind of serpentine, try and dodge the lasers here, because your goal is to get to the bottom of the stairs where that thing is hanging out.
Like directly underneath where it is?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're gonna be sprinting and just running down the stairs. These lasers follow the same pattern every time, so... Alright, here we go. There you go. Well... Go, run. You got it. Alright, there you go. This is where you want it to be. So now you can actually light this lantern.
Thank fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's a pretty stressful area. There's a few more bell ringers
I've
you have
got
to deal
a
with.
level up here. Should I bail or?
Yeah, why not? Let's bail.
Yeah,
Go get your level up. Use your level up. We can use this as like a little bit. I mean, I don't know about you, but I need a little bit of a mental break after that section, and maybe we can go check in on. Let's check in on Gilbert. Remember Gilbert?
Gilbert.
One of the first NPCs you talk to
Oh yeah, right.
is a guy named Gilbert, and
He wasn't
was like
sounding so hot.
He was coughing and stuff, so we want to go see how he's doing.
Welcome. What is it you? Very well. Let me.
Oh wow, it's more than I remembered.
Yeah.
You might have like
Farewell, good hunter. May
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you can either go
in the waking world.
You know what you should do? Go do go do like the farming one time. Just so you kind of know what it is. Like, go to the little lecture hall.
Yeah, no, I've done it.
Oh, have you done it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the lecture hall is definitely your farming spot. So, well, you don't need me to tell you. Zach Brad, like when he first started, he had the little Eye of the Blood Drunk Hunter on the ground in the hunter's dream, and I was like, "Oh, you got it, son of a bitch!" Picked up the DLC.
Dude, it's been taking me so far. I finally got to use those, but that was.
Yeah. I'm not gonna really take Brad to it until he's probably done with, I would say, probably the at least like Micklash area.
Oh, yeah, I really like that. Micklash fight is kind of a pain in the butt, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's definitely the kind of the gimmickiest one I think in Bloodborne. Between that and the witches. There's a fun cheese you can do to Micklash.
I didn't find any such cheeses.
Well, I'll show you when we get there, but there's a place where you can just, he doesn't move and you can just continuously throw like poison arrows into him, poison darts. I guess poison knives, daggers, what it is.
I've had to use, going around all those hunters in the DLC, I've had to use so many poison knives.
I think that's it. Now you can level up.
Yep.
Just enough, too.
Yep. When you do farm, don't forget to put on like the carol runes that give you more blood echoes.
Ah.
Never hear love, I'm sure.
Yeah, she gives him praise sometimes.
Welcome home, good hunter. What
I wonder
is
if
it you
Gehrman's down
desire?
there.
Very well. Let me.
Maybe time to check your blood gems and stuff too.
I think I just did, but I may have some chunks.
Yeah.
Let's see now.
The way you're playing tonight, I'm like, put it in endurance.
Towards your
He's
caps.
I think hard caps are at 50. You can still get stuff afterwards, but like it's very minuscule. Soft cap is at like 25, and then hard cap is at 50.
Farewell, good hunter.
Go see if Gehrman's down there. I don't think we've run into him once down here in your playthrough, which is sad. Because he sits down here dreaming and bumbling to himself sometimes. It's interesting. He's not down here. Where does he go? Anyway. Alright. Let's check out your weapons and let's go visit Gilbert. We could also go at this point and probably visit Eileen
Almost
if you're
there.
tempted. If you're
could
tempted,
buy one. Or
you
have
might.
to-
Can you go to the insight bird bath looking thing? See if what they're selling over there. They might be selling chunks at this point. I don't think so though.
This one here?
Yeah. Go over
to
one.
the right one.
Yeah,
the
they're
wrong
still
store.
doing it. One. All right.
Not yet.
No worries. We'll find you another one.
Yeah, there's plenty more that show up. Like if you're really only maining one weapon. I've not found enough chunks on her to finish up the Chicago.
Oh no, is that what you're using? Oh, that was the one you're on.
I'm still using both that and the cane.
I think you're pretty maxed out there. All right. Let's go. Don't go to the very bottom one. Let's go to let's go back to the Yosefka Clinic, first floor sick room. Let's just do that one so we can climb the ladder and run into Gilbert.
Oh, why don't you go to the next one? That one's like right at Gilbert.
Yeah, it's right there.
I know. I just kind of like the ladder climb. It's more dramatic,
Nice.
and I just like starting here. I just think this was like the best starting area in any game. You gonna go up there? There's not anything up there, I don't think.
Not need nothing.
I mean, you go look. I don't think so, but you're welcome to explore. Cause you went back to Yosefka early and
Whoop that ass.
yeah. Oh, didn't you test something out with that, Zach? Oh, you sent somebody there after you fought and killed Yosefka, and we tested to see if it was just video gamey and still turn them into an alien, and it did.
And what? Oh, it did.
It's
Yeah.
It's an alien. Which I feel like it's a little like.
He sent the angry curmudgeon to the right there. You don't want to go down those steps. Yeah.
Look at
I know the whole sky looks different now.
And Brad, since you just killed the guy who was gonna kill everybody, in my playthrough, because I decided to just jump back in and play like what I hadn't finished on this.
Right.
When I ran into that guy, I immediately attacked him, and he turned into that giant ass beast.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you can go up the ladder there. Yeah, I did not realize that guy turned into anything. I'm still kind of in shock about that. All right, let's see Gilbert. Is he up here?
New enemies up here, huh?
Claw mark. I think that's a new one. So, no, go look at his window.
It's ripped open.
Yeah, because you just killed him.
Oh, wow. That was him, huh?
That beast you just killed is now Gilbert. Yeah, let's look at that that rune.
Like a key item? Or there's a rune?
No, it's that one. Claw mark. It's that one down there. Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. The claw mark is an impulse to seek the warmth of blood like a beast. It strengthens visceral attacks, one of the darker hunter techniques. Although the difference is subtle, Runesmith Carol describes the beast as a horrific and unwelcome instinct deep within the hearts of men, while claw mark is an alluring invitation to accept this very nature. Anyway, there you go. You finish up the Gilbert one. You can then go back to the dream, or while you're here, if you want to go from here to, well, no, let's go back to the dream. It would be a little bit of a trek.
Hunter, I broke down and got myself a little treat for a reminder of Birmingham
Oh yeah,
on Amazon.
what is that, Milo's?
I mean, I could buy that at the grocery store. I had ordered this on
Can you?
Amazon. Yeah. Got a little Buffalo Rock ginger ale.
Oh, nice. All right, so since you don't really have any blood echoes to speak of, let's go back to Let's go. Actually, go. Let's. Yeah, go back to the Cathedral Ward. So just the church there. I think that Ariana there may be a slight difference with her. Then we're gonna go up the steps, like back up to where you fought Vicar Amelia.
True. It's the same. It's the same company that makes Grape Co.
Yeah, I mean it's good stuff. I always get giddy when I see cheer wine and actual fountains and restaurants around here. We have like a so I think Ariana is.
Puts you right outside the.
She's like hunched over there.
Oh.
Talk to her.
There you are. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts. So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
And yeah, you got the churchgoer in there still.
You got the giggles.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is her problem?
I'm not sure.
Well, so you're going up, not down that way. You talk to her one more time. I wonder if she says anything. No. Okay. No, go back out the front door, like the door where you fought that thing. So like literally 180 and then out that way. Yeah. It's like you're run back to Vicar Amelia, basically, is where we're going.
I don't remember exactly where that is anymore.
Well, we're going up these steps.
Alright.
And past the eyeball lantern dudes. How dare you, sir? They usually drop blood vials, so you might as well grab them off of them. Oh, no, they didn't drop anything. How about that? Okay. Yeah, so then up the steps right in front of you. I think this will have triggered by now. Look, I like their sides glow now. There, he drops some. And then, it's such a cool view. Oh no! Your biggest. Oh no. Well, heal up. Alright. Bullets. Alright, we're just continuing to go up. Oh, he's got some blood vials on him down halfway up the stairs. Bullets. Yeah. Up to the top.
We did have that interesting kill room that I got, Hunter, for
Alright. You might have to stop. Don't swing right there. Is he coming and following you? Okay, he's not. Okay, turn to your left and like at the top of the stairs there.
Oh. Is that you again?
It's Eileen.
I'm afraid I've made a bit of a blunder. I'm just going to have a short rest. Though, don't worry. I've taken blood. Enough to save an old woman.
Yeah, that's his mouse cursor.
No more dreams for me. This is my last
Thank you,
chance.
sir.
What a fool I am. I'll have to tread carefully. But that thing still lies in wait. Turn back. This is my score to settle.
Talk to her again? You haven't learned by now. You always talk to
My
NPCs.
prey
more
lies
than
in
once
wait this way.
in
Turn
Souls
back.
games.
This is my score to settle.
Alright. So, she says a few interesting things there,
My prey
lore-wise,
lies in
you
wait.
know.
Turn.
I think she's done now. So, she basically says no more dreams for her, you know, which is really implies that at one point she was doing what you're doing now. You know, she was a pale blood hunter in the hunter's dream. And she's basically just gotten to the point where she's like, what is even the point anymore? And she's clearly been absolutely jacked up a bunch, laying out here, essentially dying on the steps.
Right.
So let's go find out what did this to her. So you can go on in the church now if you want. Remember, Eileen is a hunter of hunters. So
Give me 1 sec.
you can kind of hear a baby crying. You hear a baby crying?
Yeah, kinda. We were talking about that blood baby, weren't we?
I can't really I don't know if I really remember hearing that in this area before. Although where you're at, it kind of makes sense. So this is the Bloody Crow of Canehurst.
And they're nasty.
Is hard.
Nasty business. Love it.
He has so
Oh my
much
God,
going on.
Oh, he has the sword I'm using.
He has the Chicago, or Chicago, as some people call it. I call it Chicago. I don't care what people say. He knows how to pronounce this stuff.
Oh no.
Yes,
Oh,
he will.
no.
Yes, he will. he is very much agreed upon as the hardest hunter fight in the game. I mean, he is a piece of work because he does. He shoots you, he'll visceral you. He has like the quick dash spell he uses. He's like almost a collection of like all of the hunter pieces, like almost like he's killed different hunters and like taken their stuff. You know, he's got like a Canehurst mask on. He's got like a repeating pistol. He's got the crow garb. I mean, he's like a mishmash of just all kinds of different hunters. But he's like the tops. I mean, this guy is one of the hardest. There is a cheese for this guy, but I don't. I like trying to fight him straight up. And don't forget, you can just roll in too.
Kind of curious if that's going to start draining his... Oh, it does. It does damage him.
It does, yeah. It's absolutely using it. I mean, this is such a cool fight. I should have had you check the lantern here, because it doesn't let you come to it when he's here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's a pain.
Okay, he bloodied him. Oh, looks like he bloodied
No,
himself.
he wiped it off. He untransformed it. That's what he did.
I was just saying, like, he
numbing mist applies that he got, he's been to Canehurst. He heals himself a bunch. His gun is insane.
He just has the double one, doesn't he? Or is he using the Evelyn?
He's just got a repeating pistol. Which people wanted to say that he was a vile blood from Canehurst, but
God.
it just doesn't really fit, because if he was, he probably would use an Evelyn.
Ooh, baby.
You gotta watch out. That does bleeding build up too.
Oh, man, no! I'm gonna get
what a
you
dick.
next
He
time,
just threw numbing
motherfucker.
message. You actually did really, really well
I'm gonna
in
get
that
him.
fight there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
These are the kind of fights that kind of make sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah, you did really well there. I don't really have any advice for you. I mean, you kind of know your moveset at this point. The only thing I would say is that if you decide you want to go like a different way, like you can also visceral him.
Yeah,
That's
start shooting at him.
yeah. I mean, if you're doing pretty well with the big sword, but
Yeah, I'm having a fun time with it. So it's still fun. So when it
oh
becomes
god, yeah.
unfun, I'll switch it up.
Well, if it becomes unfun, we can always do the cheese too. Which I think you have what you need to pull that off.
This feels like a pretty fair fight to me.
Oh, I've always loved these hunter fights. I always feel like they're pretty fair. Like, there's none of them in the game that are, like, impossible. Like, it actually just feels like you're fighting, like, another real player. Nice. I don't know if you've ever. Well, I'm gonna shut up. But I'll tell you after.
Stay on
Just so
it.
you know, too, when he gets to like a certain level of health, like I just don't know if this has ever come up for you or not, because it's really more important in PvP. But in these fights, it's true as well. But like, if you shoot somebody at the exact moment that they're trying to heal, that it will. It's like a
Negate that
parry.
shit,
It'll
yeah.
visceral. So like, once you get him down to a certain level, you kind of know like, oh, he might be trying to heal in a second. You kind of keep your eye open for it. Oh no. Right off the bat.
Ha ha ha! Pretty good.
Yeah, you got the best shit on that one. The good news is you wasted basically nothing. I think you used one
Yeah,
blood vial.
I don't care.
Did you watch The Last of Us, Zach? Take it away.
I don't know.
I can see her check and see if I had this fight. It's completely different because I'm not fighting that. I'm fighting her.
Yes. Yeah. What determines that is whether or not you help her with Henrik. Which I don't think you did.
Yeah. I doubt it. I don't think so either.
Yeah.
She just annihilated me, but
She's a hard fight too. She's not quite as hard as this dude, but she's pretty hard as well. And she uses the Blades of Mercy, which is really cool.
those are awesome. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Nice. You might want to heal though. We got the chance. He can be tough to parry.
Yeah, let me give
Just 'cause
that. Let me give that strategy a shot. Though it feels like something I can figure out. Pretty quick.
It's the tough thing is when he's got that like bone dodge on, you know, he dodges so freaking fast that the really tough thing is in this game, especially if you go try and help Eileen with Henrik, and then Henrik kills her, and then you kill Henrik. Well, even if you don't, I mean, if Henrik kills her, that's it. She's just dead. No matter if you beat him, lose him, and go back, and this fight just isn't a thing. So how you do in the Henrik fight is kind of important if you want the opportunity to face off with this dude or her. I mean, not her. Face off with him. There you go.
No,
There you go.
fucking around. I think I'm back. I think I'm back to Big Sword.
Yeah, I mean, you really did get pretty close to getting him on that first one. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Why am I playing games?
Yeah, it's not Martyr Ligarius, I should say. He doesn't have as big a window, and his hits do a ton of damage.
Why are we pretending like I'm anything besides a big sword guy?
You're a big sword guy.
All right. Took me 2 tries on her.
Yeah, she's hard, but she's just not as hard.
I just stayed out of her range and I got a visceral on her and she was done.
Yeah, this guy has like I think 2 or 3 times he'll heal. When he has that bloody Shikage going on, it like does like super range and tons of damage. His gun is like taking off like 40% of the health just when it hits.
That's been the most annoying part about like going through the Hunter's Nightmare is all the blunderbusses, because it's like if you're like in anywhere in the range of that.
What?
Oh
Dude,
my god!
come on, man.
Wow.
He said not today.
That was...
I'm going backwards here.
Yeah, the difference between that and the first fight is that your first fight, you were definitely you were like kind of like waiting for your opportunities better. You seem to be more like, it's not button mashing, but you seem to be more
Chasing
aggressive. And instead of like waiting for him to attack and then counter attacking, you're trying to like hit first. And this guy he just moves so fast. He's like almost impossible to get the first hit on.
You have a second weapon equipped besides the Holy Sword?
Yeah,
Small spear?
Kirk hammer.
Oh, do you? Funny when you pull that out. It's like, where did you just pull that from?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got the repeating.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
What is he doing here, Hunter? Do you know?
Oh, he's putting on his quick dodge.
Is that just like an arcane thing?
I think Brad actually has the spell if you want to see it. Ooh. That's very close. Doing better this round.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's it.
I think you're doing too many swings. Like if you get one good swing on it, you're kind of...
Yeah, but then there's also times where I can take a quarter of his health bar away by nailing a 4-hit combo too. So
Yeah.
there's definitely those opportunities.
Yeah, the struggle with him, is especially with where you are in the game, is that it's like, I mean, one visceral from him, and
that's it.
that gun is doing like 30 to 40% damage in the viscerals. I don't even know how much it's doing. It's just always the health bar. You know, it's whatever's left. But yeah, there's a I don't think it even takes that much arcane to be able to use it, but we'll get Brad to look at it here in a minute. It's very much a prime PvP spell, you know. People will put that on and then be like, you know, go basically naked, like super dodging around where you can't even touch them.
Weight's not really a thing in this game as compared to the other ones, though.
It still is a little bit.
Shit.
I mean, look at that. Two bullets and you're... Oof. Jeez. Yeah. You see that one Shikage, it's just crazy. Just let me know if and when you want to choose this. Can we look in your inventory?
Yeah, why don't you? What is it? Tell me what it is.
What is the cheese?
Yeah, I don't have to use it, but
the cheese is so if you take him back down to the bottom of the stairs, he has like kind of a wall where he won't keep coming at you.
Oh.
Like you know what? Let's use the that's kind of the mini cheese first. But let's look in your inventory, and I'll tell you the other cheese later. But you can actually kind of control the fight a little better at the bottom because he won't come all the way down, so you can kind of like back off and get healed up and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So that's like a mini cheese. There's another one that's a little better. So scroll down till you get to like your spells. I just want to show. Oh no, it's in the main thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Keep going up. I think you have it. Old Hunter Bone. Yeah, look at this one. Yeah, Bone of an Old Hunter. His name is lost. It just said that blah 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 blah. We already read this. Yeah, quickening. So that just speeds you around, and you get that, Zach, at the Hunter's Dream, but in the real world. So do you know where that is? Like where you get the dog clothes and stuff. All right.
Yeah, I got
what
it.
is
I just
it?
don't think I've ever tried out any of the
You
arcade
press
stuff.
square again. 15. So it's not that high on the arcane scale either. So you don't have to put a ton into it to be able to use that.
It is when your arcane is 7.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a lot to add to it. Anyway, scroll back up. I want to see what else you have in your inventory.
I'll have you know my arcane is 9. What am I looking for?
Let's just scroll down. I want to see how many something you have. Just go slow, and I'll be able to look at it. Okay, you pass it. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but you can just go and just take him to the bottom of the stairs and fight him there.
That's when it doesn't feel like a PvP fight anymore. It's gonna be
Now, this mini cheese, I'll have you know that when you get him to like the spot where he doesn't walk towards you anymore, you still kind of want to keep him a little close, because if you get too far away from him, he will just start shooting you. And
Just shooting away with the gun then.
he didn't follow you. You didn't get to him yet. I love when you're walking towards him too. He like you can see the physics on his cape kick in. Have you noticed that? But his cape is like sticking straight out. Yeah, you'll see where this line is, where he'll just like abruptly stop. Yeah, so you can kind of like get him to attack. And one of the cool things is that the Shikage that he uses, like when he stabs himself with it, he's doing damage to himself too. So.
Oh.
There he goes. Yeah, if you stay there, he'll start shooting eventually. Say, definitely try and stay on the. Oh wow! I don't think I've ever seen him come this far. There he goes. He's going back now. Heal! That's the point of the cheese! This is your space to get your shit back. It's like, just top off, dude. Sure, why you're not hitting him.
No! Oh, he
got
just
him.
rolled me at the end.
You did. You were dead if that hit didn't hit. If that hit did not hit him. All right, you got the mini cheats, though. There's pride in that. Blood
Alright.
rapture. So you got a Kieran and you got your lantern back. Well done. So the main cheese is that you can get them down there, and I forget how many it takes, but you put enough like poison darts into him, and or poison
shit.
daggers, and he just like slowly poisons out walking up and down the stairs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm ashamed to say I've definitely done that before.
Huh.
I think I've beaten him a few times just straight up, but sometimes it just turns into like aggravation. 'Cause I'm like, ugh, okay. Anyway, well, that was fun. I'm glad that you got that out of the way.
Cool. Thanks.
So choices. Let's go back to the Hunter Dream and then back to Yarhal Ghul, because you're basically like that one lamp you got is basically where you need to go, where you can get, I think, through that area now.
No, it's this one. Oh, oops. I got the wrong one, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think you went to the top.
Oops.
No worries. It would have been more problematic back in the original PS4 loading days, because this would have taken like a minute and a half.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to go back to the Hunter's Dream and then go back to the other one.
And whenever Blue Point does it, they definitely need to make it so you can just travel to wherever you want from one.
I love that you think that they're going to.
They're not going to. The reason why I say they won't is because of Demon Souls. They can down that way.
God, I want them to so badly.
Chapel.
Yep. All right. So first of all, just so you recognize where you are, like you look down over that balcony. You know, this is up above the jail, and if you actually look down through the grates, you can actually see the jail like down below them.
Oh, yeah, I see them.
Yeah, there's some hunters down there now in places where the snatchers were before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they'll be looking for me.
Yep. Some more Nightmare Immensus dudes in chairs. I know. It's like hard to trust them, you know. It's like, are you a nice building monster, or are you one of the bad ones that shoots
Dude,
laser beams?
What the hell is going on around here? That's what I'm asking myself.
Well, what's happening is that you're
It's like
gradually
aliens or
getting-
something.
Yeah, you're gradually getting a better understanding of the world around you and what's actually going on, you know. You've got these like alien god monster things, you know.
Oh man, the witches are
I mean,
back there, aren't they?
you've heard references to, I don't think those are witches. There's like a bell lady down there, but you've heard reference to them talking about, you know, great ones a lot, and, you know, the blood of great ones, and now you're starting to actually see what it is that they're talking about. And when you beat Rom specifically, who is the one who hides all manner of rituals. Man, you love that blood moon, don't you?
I sure do.
Yeah. Well, and you remember that message that you found in the Unseen Village before that talked about the pale blood sky?
Yes.
Well, now you're seeing it. This is what a pale blood sky actually looks like. So, yeah, the spider hid a lot of this stuff. And so after you defeated Rom, you were more awake to what's happening in Yarnum and the history of this place. And you remember the very first message you read in the game says, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. And you're still kind of on your main quest to do exactly that. Like, what does transcending the hunt means? Like, well, find out eventually.
Where am I going, brother? Down there?
Down the steps. There's another way to go down here too, but we're gonna go down this way first. Oh, look there.
Little bitch.
Alright, so you got a shooter up there, so you can go back up and around. You heard that sound, so you know that he's a bell person. There she is.
Oh, you found her so much quicker than I did.
Yeah.
It took me so long to find her. Oh, by the way, they stagger when you do that.
Go back up to the very top now. You might as well chop off your heel. I mean, why not? So if you go back up on that into that courtyard balcony right up those steps, first of all, that thing's not gonna hurt you. Don't be scared of it. That one's sweet.
I'm
There's
scared
like an
of it.
opening there. You can drop down onto this stunner, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Get this item. Yeah. Love that. This is kind of an easier way to come down here if you ever have to come down again. Just deal with them right away.
Wow,
Oh, in the
right in the
face.
mouth.
The kisser.
Whoops.
Stagger on that big ass blade.
It's one of the reasons I love it so much. It's just like nothing gets through it. It does so much posture damage. It just is like there's very few things that don't get beaten back by it. But what's the dude? He's just chilling there. He's like, oh, I was supposed to be up there fighting.
He's like smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
That's why my playthrough is so much different right now.
Yeah. All right, you good?
Saying hi, guys.
Hey,
Oh, what's up?
Fun.
What's up, Dan?
What's up, bro?
What's going on, my brother?
Same old, same old.
All right, so you're
Don't
back
forget that.
in here now. So you'll notice that your lantern is broken there. You know, that was a lantern before, but now it's gone.
Why is it gone?
So they broke it.
Yeah, I don't know. It got damaged. So yeah, you've got a trio. You see the one back there in the corner?
No.
So
Oh.
yeah, there's one back there. I think there's one on the other side, and they all do
there's-
different kinds of crap. But there's
The other
like
one's coming up from below.
Oh, okay. You've got 3 of them to deal with. So
If you want to.
you can also just go out that door you already opened and go unlock the shortcut.
Where at? This way?
Yep. So again, you've already been in this area, but it is different quite a bit. That is not a site of grace, Elden Ring. Okay, so don't go running up to it.
The rectal exam pigs are no longer here.
Yeah, now you got these weird, like... So you want to go up those stairs. Like, and then, yeah. And there's gun people. They got a bell lady. I think she may be around the corner. Still up on the balcony, but up here somewhere. I think she's up top there, maybe. Or is she inside? There she is.
She's right there. Oh, damn.
Elden Ring. I mean, Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Is that what it said?
Skyrim, yeah. He's going back to his guilty pleasure.
Alright. Alright, so now you just go pull that handle. Don't fall. Oh no, it's already there, so you can go ride it up.
Step on it.
You can ride it up. Alright.
Hunter, I still keep thinking about, like, we were talking about outfit choices. I'm still rocking what I was rocking.
Oh yeah? Your gentleman's attire? There's a gunner on the right there. Might as well go up here just so you can see where... This is at the top of Yargul. Like, the lantern is right up there. That's like where you first ran down. That's a peaceful guy. Nice.
New helm.
Alright, that other dude came back to life. But you can run up the stairs there if you want.
Did he?
He did.
I thought we got rid of the bell lady because she was downstairs.
No, this one's attached to the one up here.
Oh. But you know where you are?
So up to the left there is your lantern. Yeah, up those stairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So that's kind of your shortcut. You can actually just drop down right there too. You don't even have to go down the stairs. Gotta go shoot at you. Yeah. This is kind of like an easier way just to get back to where you were. Plus, there's a really nifty little secret window in this elevator that you can roll through. Yeah, see, they both come back to life. All right. So when you get back in this elevator, I want you to face the other way. Turn around. Turn around. So you see that window?
Oh yes.
You can roll out of it, and it is good and fun and lets you get past a lot of the crap in the village. Nice. Was it dirty? It's a dirty bathtub. So this is like a little bit of like a teleporter of sorts. This kind of took you to another part of town that I don't think you've ever seen, so...
No.
So whenever you see him come up out of the ground like that, it means there's a bell lady. Which you can actually see her back there. This is a nice way to get to her. Oh, she dropped some bullets. So, if you remember that gate that had people like praying in it?
No.
You're basically on the other side of that gate. It's where you picked up the Yargul hunter gear with like the furs and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, we're just getting the camera ready, Zach.
Gotta do a pose.
Get a selfie time.
So Castlevania, dude.
The moon is to literally descend on you. I don't suppose you ever fought the Tower Knight in Demon Souls, did you? Oh, look, you can actually see the cosmos in it.
Oh, it's such a grotesque.
It's just disgusting. What a shot, though. Oh, it looks so awesome. Find this in Elden Ring.
No.
One Reborn. Hitting it so hard it didn't know what the hell to do with itself. It's got cricket legs. You get stuck in its like rotting taint.
Hunter, the difference between my fight against this thing is so stupid.
Yeah, it is. Well, he's doing a lot of damage to it, and it's doing so much stun damage. Yeah, this is kind of how the fight against Parl went.
That's so dumb.
Heal, dude. They just first tried it. He didn't even do the thing you're supposed to do.
No, he did. So look to your right and to your left there, or right, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you might as well go up those stairs. There's a bunch of like maidens or whatever up the stairs that are just do it. You're fine to run up there too. There's a bunch of like maidens like who up this not those stairs, like turn to the left a little bit. If you go up those stairs, like they're just up there throwing fireballs at you. Those fireballs weren't coming from the one Reborn. They were coming from like these late. You're supposed to run up here, take these people out, and then go try and fight it. But you were doing so much posture damage. It didn't. I think it stamped its feet once. Like Zag, the thing was just constantly just stamping its feet all over the place. Mm-hmm. But you had it so stun locked. It was just like, oh, I can't move. So yeah, they're just all over the place up here, doing like crazy fireball throws.
I feel like those are just barely tickling him too.
They were there. He
was healing so much from hitting that it didn't matter.
What level are you now? Like 85?
Something like that.
I think I saw 87 when he opened his menu earlier.
Oh yeah, he's up there. He's a bit higher level, because Because the thing is, he has the urge to play this game, but he doesn't want to progress the story. So,
Yeah,
like,
I want to play, but
he just goes, it like farms blood vials and blood echoes. Like in between.
I mean, I nice to do. I'm having to go constantly like refarm my blood vials.
You might as well go up the stairs there. I don't think there's anything really else to fight here.
Should I?
This kind of progresses you a little bit in the story some as well. So
Should I
let's go
just catch a
progress.
level, or I've got 57.
Yeah, you can go.
I think you go up the stairs and then we'll level.
Okay.
Or you can level. Let's level now. Level now. It's fine. No. Go level now. You can come back to this lantern. Not a big deal. I don't want you to accidentally like slip off of something and regret it.
Ooh. Just totally.
You do have a lot.
Goof it. You know me too well.
You've beaten the bloody crow of Canehurst and the one Reborn in one try.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well.
Stupid.
Let the echoes
When
become
I
your
get through this game
sadness.
and I go to a new game plus, I think I'm gonna use big weapons.
It is a fun way to go.
Well, I think I just got a fun big weapon that I want to try out, but I can't on this run because of my leveling.
From the guy you said you were telling me you beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's. I mean, between the sword that Brad's got now and that one, those are my two favorite
Farewell,
weapons in the
good
game,
hunting.
and they're related to each other. You know, because
Yeah.
thinking. But it is
200 stored blood vials.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot. Yeah, he doesn't run out in these streams. That's the one thing we haven't had to watch him go do, because most people they
Yeah,
go fight
no,
a boss
I do that on
and-
purpose because, like, how freaking boring if I run out. Like, I try to make sure I have a good stock so we can, have a
When
good
Zach
time.
was playing the other day, he absolutely, I forget which boss it was, but it was like, oh, now we gotta go, he's gotta go do the pig thing. Like, he has like a pig thing. He's like, go kill the pigs, and then come back and buy some blood vials, and then go fight again, and lose a couple of times, go back to the pigs.
Right.
Who was
That's
that?
how most people did it.
Was that? It wasn't on ROM, was it? No, it was.
I forget. I think you actually got beat by. I think you got beat by Dark Beast a couple of times. Might have been that.
I think it was Dark Beast.
Because again, and you should go watch the last episode I uploaded of this, because I think it's the next one, isn't it? Not that one.
Well, we want to go there too, don't we?
Eventually. I think it's the Advent Plaza.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch the fight, because you'll just go, it's just stupid. Like Parl is just literally laid out on the ground the entire fight. It's just like, I can't do it. He doesn't even have time to get his electricity going. All right, man. Up you go.
Pig rectal exam.
All right, so stop
works.
for a second and just look around here before you go to that. So you are in essentially a School of Mensis lecture hall is what this is. These are all people who these things on their heads basically are what are transporting them to the nightmare. Which is probably we're going to spend most of our time next time we play. But yeah, let's look at this thing.
Yes.
The lecture building.
Back in the lecture building. We'll definitely get through this part of it, but this is why I was saying you can go up the stairs, because you can just light this lantern, and it's just this is not the same one. You've not lit this before. you are upstairs. Same building. Upstairs. There's definitely at least one thing we're gonna have to do while you're here. A little bit beefier. Is this where you what?
Where did I get to Chicago? I was trying to remember where we moved that up.
You get access to the Chicago when you pledge to Annalise, or when you get the Canehurst badge, you can just buy it.
That's the thing, because then I had to get the 60,000 and whatnot to buy
Dude, these guys look like hentai illustrations at times. Now that I know what that is. One of my worst old man Google searches of all time.
What's that?
I know. Well, I had heard the word hentai.
Yeah.
Oh, now you get to level up your sword, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, okay, I hear people talking about it, and I've heard it brought up, and I was like, it's driving me nuts. I don't know what it is. I don't care about anime, but I just
What is it? What?
Do you not know? Because I'll save you the Google search.
I'm sorry, I missed the term. What are you searching?
Hentai?
Okay, sure, I know what that is. I mean, loosely, I know what it is, you know?
it. It's like, I've heard this in passing, and I was like, I'm interested. No, that interested.
I found out what it is.
Did you do a deep dive, or what's...
The worst way possible. Which was to just be bombarded by a full page of images.
Hello.
On a Google search, and I was just like, man, people.
And his fun. He actually liked it.
Oh yeah, it's now my passion.
He has
100 draws in the free time with his art degree now.
Look at this.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're up above it.
Cool.
It's so cool.
This, yeah, it's just, Elden Ring is so much fun. I've been playing it basically 2 days solid. Like, straight up, like 2 days of my life.
We all know what that's like. We all
but it's
were
just
sucked into that.
It's just,
as long as you don't bitch out like Dave.
Or what's to say?
Something is,
Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race.
Nice.
So, yeah, so basically, like, somebody in this, what is essentially a precursor to the School of Mensis here in the lecture hall, is saying, essentially, we fucked up. You know, we didn't listen to Master Willem. He was like, don't do what you're doing, and now look at this place. So there's a door to your left there, too. I think you can go out of...
What I was gonna say is, like, it just doesn't touch this.
I know, it's...
What?
People, like, definitely, like Elden Ring.
Dude,
There's
it's great. Quality of life. Like you said, it's like a Dark Souls sandbox. It's so much fun.
It's like an amusement park.
Yeah.
I just love the fluidity and the aesthetic of this a serious amount more. It just makes so much more sense to me. Everything is just so perfectly crafted. There's a note on that table back there, by the way, I think. Somewhere. I think it's... Yeah, back there. So you gotta roll through that. Roll, my friend. Roll! There, or just smash it. Hunt the great ones. Hunt the great ones. Yeah, these are like students basically putting notes down.
Twice?
Yeah, I mean, they were redundant student, whatever. You can go out that door there too. Just put you back out in the main hall area. Just don't go out the. You can go in there, but don't go out like the main doors. Just yet, because there's a few more areas to explore. There was another note on that table. Lots of notes around here. There's one there too. 3/3 chords. So I think you have one of those. Which basically is, okay, so the Nameless Moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates' pale blood. These are all really, really deep lore things that couldn't really talk about now, like on the second playthrough. But yeah, basically, you know, you're being told almost directly and now about the Great Ones, and there's somebody here who's like, we need to fucking kill them.
Yeah. Huh.
To be honest with you, I'm not sure you've really met what would be considered an actual Great One yet. All right. There's one more thing I want to do in this building before we call it a night.
Okay. Just a sec.
That's okay. I just thought you were admiring the jars of eyeballs.
I did that for a moment. Now I just have to quickly respond to a text message. My bad.
Yeah, that's alright. Dead Space remake. Super duper good. So far, it's my favorite thing I've played this year.
How terrifying is it?
I mean, it's a horror game. Like, it's got some jump scares and stuff, but I wouldn't say that it's like... It's not like a psychological horror game. It's not like it's gonna really scare you. It's kind of like playing RE2 Remake, you know? It's not scary. But, I mean, there's some stuff that will creep you out and make your heart beat fast. It's definitely thrilling.
Alright. Sorry about that.
You're alright. But man, is it well made. Like, it's perfect. So you got that dude over there. You know, fall. Just see the doors there with like smoke coming out of them. Just don't go through that yet.
No.
Not yet. No, because that'll basically take you out of here. It's just too cool in here to leave. And I don't know if you remember who we first talked to when we first came in the lecture building downstairs.
No, I don't.
We're gonna go pay him a visit. I'm just trying to sneak back there. This guy does not get as easily staggered. Nice. God, you're so much higher level than I was when I fought this guy the first time. Kicked the crap out of me. He like almost one-shotted me first time I played through this. All right. Before you go down that ladder to the left, I think there may be another door up here. Don't go down there yet.
I see it.
Yeah, I think there's one more door, like, because I think you can get to the upper part of the other lecture hall. There's one on either side. So yeah, go back that way. And maybe like stay up top, not across. Yeah, that way. See if there's a door along one of the little alleyways over here. There might not be.
That's back. I think it was back the other.
No. Yeah, it's hard for me to see. It's a little pixelated. So I think maybe there isn't a door to the other one. There's like an upper level, but if there would be one, it would be against that wall there, and I don't think it is. So, all right, let's go down the ladder. Let's go talk to our friend Patches. was the first person you talked to when you came into the lecture building before. He was like in a window. Now you get to see him in his full form because he was just ahead before. Look at him staring out there. So you do talk to him. You don't. He's not going to attack you. Patches.
That was
this cannot
fucking
be.
terrifying.
You cannot be. Oh, how did this come to pass? Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me? Oh, it pains me to hear it. You've made yourself a misreckoning. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. It's plain as a pikestaff. Now, say in my heart, you were as a lamb to my God. Well, you weren't to know, and it wasn't for you to know. All's well that ends well, I say. No matter. Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now. Let this express what words cannot.
What the fuck is that?
It's just another Carol room.
Oh, doubt me not, sweet compere. What is friendship but a chance encounter?
It's such a Patches line. Patches is the one character that carries across all of their Souls games, you know. I think he's only not in Sekiro. He's definitely in Elden Ring. You can find him there. He won't be a spider. He's usually just a man, but like Patches' like reputation in the game is he's essentially like a trickster, you know. He's like the used car salesman of Souls games. Shady. Very shady. I think you can open that door now, too. Yeah. But this takes you back to where you were, like, at the bottom part of the building. So, like, across the hall, there's the lantern. You don't need to go trigger it or anything. I just wanted you to open the door so you had to open and see where you are. All right, man. I think you're ready to leave this building. You have... Why don't you go ahead and go... No, don't touch that. But, like, you have... So... On the next time, I think what we're going to do is go out the door on the bottom part of this. Because they take you to two different places. But for now, let's go back up the ladder and go up the... out the door at the back of the top part. Because you've already seen what happens when you go out the door at the bottom, right? It takes you to the Nightmare Frontier. It's basically like a bunch of, like, kind of weird floaty rock areas. That area, the Nightmare Frontier, by the way, is... I think the running theory is that that's a place called Lorien, which is basically like a city that was an ancient city of the Thumerians that was kind of described the same way. So, but this will take you to a different place above that in the Nightmare. So,
where do I want to go?
You want to go out the foggy front door.
The smoky door?
The smoky door. Let's go to the smoky door. And this will take you to a different level of the nightmare. Nightmare of Mensis.
Look at this fucking madness.
Yeah, it just gets crazier and crazier. I love this area.
This is so cool, man. Holy shit.
Just wait till you get out here.
I love it. Oh.
Now, I have to tell you this just because there is, I don't know, I feel like there's some more implications. If you play online, you almost always get invaded right here.
I see.
Nice. All right, watch
for
out.
the worms.
These things spit out the parasites. Yeah, your jumping R2 actually hits down on the ground, so it takes them out a little easier. They're really a very annoying enemy. Well, jam. Yeah, they're annoying. One of my least favorite in the game. I could totally do without them, but I guess they're supposed to be kind of a nuisance. Just keep going up. I think there's a lantern right up here at the top. Oh, that's like a little... Alright, those items, by the way, should be there next time you come back to this level. So remember to go back to that place.
There's not a lantern back down there, just gonna let you know.
No, there's one.
There's
There's
one
one
right
up
up there.
right up here.
Yeah.
Right?
I missed it the first time I did. Like,
Oh,
a couple times
yikes.
I did this.
Yeah. There's one up here to the right. Oh, is that?
Grab those. Grab those. What are you doing?
He... There you go. Alright, so I want you to know here, go back behind that rock real quick. Just get out of the way, because you need your frenzy to cool off there. So you notice your frenzy meter is building up, and you were getting randomly stabbed with, like, spiky things. So you can hide behind rocks, basically, and you'll see up here where they're coming from. There's like a building, like like something lights up in a window, and that's when it starts. But you kind of have to like run and hide behind rock. So you see that light up there? That's so cool to me. Yeah, there's your lantern.
Yeah. I missed that. It blended in with everything else.
All right, so I think this is a good place to stop for this episode. Really good place to stop. Because now you have the Nightmare Frontier and the Nightmare of Mensis to kind of get through. Although I think we might.
Go upgrade your weapon, by the way. You have a,
oh,
you got a chunk.
Yeah, you did get a chunk.
Chunker.
Yeah, you got 5 now.
It's chunk time. Hold on. Alright, so that's gonna...
It's worth it.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
It's
weapon...
so worth it.
I mean, that's a bigger boost than you're getting with any of the level ups. I mean, it's almost... Because you usually get, like, what, one or two, and you're getting 18.
I need 8 more chunks.
Yeah, they're pretty scattered around the nightmare areas, I think. So you should be able to find a few of them here and there. But yeah, these next couple of areas are, I think, really super cool. Some people aren't as keen on the Nightmare Frontier, but I really like it. Especially certain parts of it. But everybody agrees that Nightmare of Mensis is freaking amazing. So much cool stuff going on in there. Although I think we're only gonna go... We might go part of the way through the Nightmare of Mensis, but I also want you to go back to the Upper Cathedral Ward, and we might even consider doing the DLC before we get all the way through the Nightmare of Mensis.
Cool.
because there's lots of fun to be had in there, and I think you're clearly leveled enough to deal with a lot of the stuff in there, and it's fantastic. So, anyway, I'm glad you picked that up. We will be back again. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll do another impromptu one between Thursdays, but if not, then we'll be back next Thursday, I think, to do another episode of Bradborne.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's making me upset that you're like stabbing her through the legs right there.
What? Oh.
Have a good night, guys. This looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Danborn next.
Good night.
Danborn. Happy hunting.
Right.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.